Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I would like to invite you to take a look around, and if you like what you see, please subscribe. In today's DIY, I'm going to show you how to make a wreath into a chandelier and two separate wall sconce designs. Most items are from Dollar Tree, and I'll have a complete listing of all the items used in the description box below. Now let's get started. Starting out, you'll need one of the Dollar Tree metal wreath rings. You'll need one or two of the hanging baskets, and we're only using it for the chain. Some of the Dollar Tree leaf garlands. Here I have 3, but you can use as many as you like. Flowers that represent fall. Here I have 3 bouquets of these. I also have flowers from a previous DIY. About 10 bouquets in all. 2 floral foam rings, a knife, and a pair of scissors. Some LED lights. I'm using these string lights, and I found these at Amazon. I really like the slender battery pack. And I'll also be using hot glue. I'm going to start out by adding the floor rings to my wreath ring. Use your knife to cut the floor ring into about 3 to 4 inch pieces. Cut enough of the floral foam to fill the wreath ring. Once you fill the ring, take your hot glue gun and start gluing the foam onto the ring. Once you're done, flip the ring over and add more hot glue to the back for a more secure bond. Once you're done, you'll have something that looks like this. Now flip it back over and check to make sure that all pieces are glued down firmly. Now I'm going to take the garland and start wrapping the garland around the wreath. Starting out, I'm going to take the end of the garland and actually make a knot with it. Now I'll take the garland and just continuously wrap it around the wreath until I'm completely done with all 3 garlands. This is what it looks like with all 3 garlands. If I did this over, I would actually paint the floral foam orange to match the leaves. Now I'm going to add these flowers from a previous DIY. I cut the stems down shorter, added a bead of hot glue to the floral foam, and then inserted the flowers. When I was finished with the top, I flipped the wreath over and added more flowers on the bottom. Concentrate on making the bottom of the wreath really full, because when it's hanging, that's what you'll see most. So now I'm going to accent the wreath with these flowers. And I'll do the same thing, cut the stems down, add glue, and then put them in place. Once you're done adding your flowers, you should have something that looks like this. Now it's time to add the lighting. Turn the lights on, and then start wrapping your lights around your wreath. What you want to do is hide the lighting inside the flowers and the leaves. Only use 1 set of lights, but feel free to use 2 or 3 if you want a brightly lit wreath. Once you're done wrapping your lights, hide the battery pack inside the wreath. Now turn the lights down and check the lighting. Rearrange any lights if you need to, but if you're happy with how it looks, move on to the next step. I removed all 6 chains from both of the hanging baskets, so now I'll attach 2 of the chains together, and I have 3 sets. Now it's time to attach the chains to my wreath. Just use your thumb to squeeze the clasp and it'll open, and then attach it to your wreath. Once you're done attaching the chains, your wreath lamp is ready to hang. Hey, I made a rhyme. So yeah, that's it for my wreath lamp. I think it turned out beautiful. The colors are bold and vibrant. And of course I'm going to hang it and let you guys see what it looks like. But first, let's get on with the next DIY. In this DIY, we'll be using some chopping mats from Dollar Tree. And as you can see, there's 2 in a pack. I'm also using some of the Dollar Tree hurricane vases. I'm also using 4 of these square Dollar Tree mirrors. These really sturdy wall art pieces from Dollar Tree. Some silver spray paint. You'll need a couple of packs of these small clamps. Some bling wrap. Some of the Dollar Tree spray adhesive. This beautiful window film from fancyfix.com. If you're interested in purchasing either one of these films, I'll have a discount code for my subscribers in the description box below. First thing I want to do is tape 2 of the mirrors on each piece of wall art. First I'm going to flip the mirrors over, line them up, and then I'll add a piece of tape to hold them in place. The reason that I'm doing this is because I'm going to spray paint the wall art silver, and I didn't want any paint between the mirror and the wall art when I glue them together. While the spray paint dries on the wall art, let's move on to the next step. Remove your chopping mats from the package. Now take your window film, spread it out, lay the chopping mat on top, measure and cut. Now I'll set this aside and cut the second piece. When both pieces are cut, take your chopping mat outside and spray it with the Dollar Tree spray adhesive. The mat has a shiny side and a dull side. We're going to spray the dull side with the spray adhesive. I sprayed an even stream of the spray adhesive on the mat. Remove the backing from the window film. Place the mat on top of the film. Make sure the adhesive side is facing down. Now press both pieces together. You can use your hand to smooth it out, or find a popsicle stick or something with a flat surface and use it to press against the 2 pieces, and this will remove any excess adhesive. Wipe away the excess adhesive and then set it aside to dry. Now back to our wall art and mirror pieces. As you can see, I spray painted it silver. So now I'm just going to remove the mirrors, flip them over, and glue them down with some Gorilla Glue along with some hot glue. While the mirrors are drying, I'm going to add some bling at the top and the bottom of the mirrors, and then I'm going to add some bling on the top and the bottom of the wall art as well. And as you can see, I use Fix-All glue instead of hot glue. Moving right along, I'm going to take the vase and glue it in the center of the mirrors. And I also have some tape to hold everything together while it dries. As you can see, I've already added tape to my vase. So now I'm going to take my Gorilla Glue, and guys, make sure you use a really strong glue to do this. I'm going to center my vase on the mirrors and then use the tape to hold it in place while it dries. Here I'm just adding a little more glue to the top and the bottom of the vase to make sure that I have a really strong hold. Now let's make the hook so that we can hang it on the wall. I have some of the Dollar Tree tower blocks, but I'm only going to use 1 block. And I also have this wall hanging kit from Family Dollar. I'm going to use this bracket from the kit along with 2 of the nails, and I'm going to hammer this onto the block. Now I'm going to glue this to my wall sconce, and I'll use this bracket to hold it in place while it dries. Again, I'm using my Gorilla Glue because I want a really strong hold. Once you get it directly in the middle, set it aside to dry. I'll let everything set overnight. So now I'm going to cut the excess film from the chopping mat. Now it's time to put everything together. I'm going to add some glue on this side, making sure to cover the edges as well. As you can see, the mat lines up perfectly with the length of the wall sconce, so there's no need to cut it. Again, use a really strong glue for this part. Once you get the two pieces lined up together, press the mat down and then use the clamps to hold it in place while it dries. Remember to get a pack of clamps for each side of your sconce. I only had one pack, so I could only glue one side at a time. For this wall sconce, I want the decorative cover to press against the vase, so I will have some excess material to cut off on the other side. Moving on to my second wall sconce, as you can see, I've glued everything together. With this particular sconce, I didn't want the cover to touch the vase, so I left a space between the two. I'm going to decorate my sconce with some bling. I'm going to put 7 rows across the top and 7 rows across the bottom. I glued 5 rows of bling down the side of the sconce. And I used the Dollar Tree Fix-All along with some hot glue to glue the bling down. The design was a little too bland, so off camera, I added some flower bling along with some rhinestones. And I'm going to do that for the top as well. Here I have 5 of the flowers, and I'm going to attach this with the Fix-All and hot glue. Now I'll attach these rhinestones in the middle of my flowers using the hot glue. I'm going to take some slightly smaller rhinestones and glue 5 on each side. I didn't like how you could see the bottom of the vase, so I decided to put a strip of bling right across to cover it. And that actually glammed up the look even more. So once you're done, you'll have something that looks like this. So I'm going to set it aside to dry and remove all the glue webs. Come back and let you see what it looks like lit up. Back to the first sconce. As I said before, I want the cover to lay against the vase, so I'm going to pull this down, cut the excess off, and then glue it in place. Once that dries, I'm going to add bling to the top, bottom, and both sides. Then I'll come back and let you guys see what it looks like. And here are my 3 finished pieces. I think they all turned out really beautiful. I really like the coloring on the wall sconces. And if you're interested in recreating this look, remember I do have a discount code in the description box below. Now about the subscriber giveaway. I'm going to give away a mystery box full of hard to find Dollar Tree goodies. I'll have full details on how to enter in the description box below. Okay everyone, this concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have a favorite, please comment below. Or even if you plan on recreating anything, I'd love to hear about it. So make sure you guys comment below, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.